Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for April 8th through April 22nd. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Alright, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. There it is. Page of Cups. Okay, so this could be the kids primarily are on your mind, or you have you're kind of just in your own thoughts and feelings about how you feel about a situation or someone and your involvement. Perhaps this is less than you'd like it to be. Their feelings, they're less than you like it to be. It's like it might be an offer or messages that fall short of what you want. Okay, so we got Six of Swords here, Two of Wands, Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius, Four of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Coins. Okay, so someone is still at the crossroads, regardless of what they told you or this breakup that has happened. They might be I think they're still trying to make a decision. They're still trying to move forward with a decision, trying to come to a decision. What's this Six of Swords about? For Sagittarius, what's this Six of Swords about? What's this Two of Wands about? Two of Wands for Sagittarius. Okay, so we've got Five of Wands and then Six of Wands. Okay, so what's this Nine of Swords about? What's this Nine of Swords? Temperance. And what's this Four of Wands about? Four of Wands, Sagittarius. Wow. Okay, Two of Cups. Okay, so Nine of Wands. So we got two nines. 6, 2, 9, 4, 9, 8, 10 page. Okay, so we've got two nines. Receipt. What's this Nine of Wands about? Another nine. Hermit. Could be Virgo. Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Virgo or Sagittarius. Don't have to be, but it could be. What's this Eight of Coins? Okay. Alright, so, and I did that so that I wouldn't get, because sometimes it's like, this could be either or. Okay, so we've got someone transitioning out of a relationship or transitioning in a relationship due to conflict. So it could look like this person might be on the fence or wanting to move on because there's a power struggle or things are always, there's tension, conflict, that sort of thing in the relationship. But they're also deciding, what you might not know is that they are deciding if they even want to leave. They might want to stay and try to work things out. They're trying to make a decision. It's almost like they're weighing their options and seeing, okay, what the possibility, the pros and cons. So it might look like they're already gone, but they're actually still thinking about it and wondering if it can work and what would be needed to make it work. They very well could be telling you that they are just kind of over this and they need things to just be, they need balance and compassion, that they just feel overrun with anxiety. Like, this is the nightmare card. This is the insomnia card. So it could be that they're just like, you know what, enough. We're at a 9 here. We're almost at a 10, which is, this is a 10. And it's like, you know, just, I can't waste any more mental energy on this. This is also a lot of emotion or a lot of mental anguish because of past experiences that have built up, patterns recognize, that sort of thing, that have caused all this tension and anxiety for this person. And they're like, I need to bring things back into balance. I need time. I need healing. I need compassion. And I need to move away from this situation mentally. What they're not telling you is that there is, I'm going to make sure about that before I say it, because that's a shocker. Hold on a minute. Again, they might be telling you that because of how they feel, they need to have some time apart. They need to do some soul searching. They need to go inward. They need time, space, and distance. And it's because they do want things to work out. That's really bizarre. Bizarre because we've got this ending here. This also could just be recognizing things are in crisis. So it could be that. This is someone that is telling you very honestly, look, we got a lot of crap going on. I need some time and distance apart. All of this is about taking time, distance apart. What they're not telling you is that they do want things to work out. They just don't know how. They want to fix this. They want to repair this, and they want to work on this with you. But for what? It stopped recording for something. Anyway, hi Sag again. So, okay, what I was saying was, across the board, this person is telling you that they need time apart. They need that distance. They need to get their head together. They need to do some soul searching. They really want to think about this. But what they're not telling you is that they in fact feel still connected. I think they still want to be married. I think they still want this relationship to thrive, and they're trying to figure out how to do that. We've got 2 cards of transition here. So they have the prescience and the wisdom to recognize that this is that things have changed. But they don't know how. They want things to work out, but they don't know how, but they want to work on it. They just want to work on it, but they need time apart. I don't know how and why. I don't know what the twist is here, because we've got an ending. And again, I don't know where the stopped filming and cut off, so I might have just repeated myself, but that's nothing new, right? Okay, so what's this Ten of Swords about for Sagittarius? What's this Ten of Swords about? Good gracious. We got the Ten of Swords and the World. Okay. Well, wow. Okay, so is this someone saying they no? What's this Ten of Swords about? Okay, this is a damned thing. Because is it that they want to find their soulmate? They want to find their ultimate ideal relationship? But I don't feel like it. I feel like this is across the board saying cut it off, end this. We got ending, cut it off. Decisive action with authority to cut things off. Control, non-emotional. Why is this telling you to cut it off? We've got very little feeling left here. Over here, you're thinking, this is not much, or I don't like the lack of, I'm not feeling where I should for this relationship for probably the amount of trouble. This could be just thinking only about the kids. This could be thinking that you might have some sort of feelings, but it's not enough to sustain a relationship with this amount of problems. This person might be wanting the relationship to go to the next level, but you're just not feeling it. And instead of drawing things out, it could say, you know what, you need to be decisive and direct with this person and end it, because there might be conflict and they might be like, well, I need some time and distance. But what they're not telling you is that I think they really want this to work out. I think they see you as a potential soulmate. If you're not there already, they want marriage and engagement. And for things to work out, and you're their person and all of that. But they're telling you over here that they want soul searching and time. This is about cutting things off and being decisive and realizing that, okay, this is it. This is it. We've done all we can together. We've finished our cycle. It's complete. And this could be a Gemini you're dealing with, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Here you are, here, Sagittarius. Taurus, Virgo. This is interesting. What would Sagittarius' person say to them? What would Sagittarius' person say to them? Maybe this is just somebody who wishes things could be different, and they don't want to tell you that out of self-preservation, because if they feel like, okay, well, you're not really feeling it for me, then I'm not going to sit there and pour my heart out to you. I get it, but self-preservation and self-respect is like, okay, you're not feeling it, I wish you well, and then you go and deal with your own affairs in private, right? My mind and heart always come back to you. What else would Sagittarius person say to them? What would Sagittarius person say to them? Sagittarius person. I still love you. Wow. So perhaps this is someone that you're just thinking we need to be apart, and they're like, yeah, okay, I need time and space too, but then inside they're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because I love this person. Sagittarius. Mystery. What else? Voyage. On a fantastic voyage. I think this is... I've been seeing this a lot too in different forms, but it's like right now someone's got to go. Someone's got to go do what they got to do, and it's not real clear to either of you. Perhaps this person is not opening up their emotions. They're kind of keeping their feelings to themselves, or you're keeping your feelings to yourself, because while there might be interest, you got to go do what you got to go do and see what you got to go see. Or it could be vice versa, but there's this sort of reining in of emotions, and like, I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but right now, because for you it's saying to end it. But they don't want it to end, but they're saying, well, I need to do some soul searching, because I'm pretty resolute in how I feel. I'm defensive. It's driving me crazy, the anxiety. I'm starting to lose trust and self-respect. So, but I think they really are hopeful that this will work out. They just don't know how, and yet they feel like to some degree, they can make a decision about it, but they also feel like it's going to take two to work towards either repairing this relationship, or take two just for forward movement, and maybe they don't think that you're in it. That's why there's this sort of self-preservation saying, oh yeah, I'm going to take time too, but all right, what else for Sagittarius? What else for Sagittarius? This is about being able to be vulnerable or be your true authentic self with someone. And perhaps somebody who has to wear many hats and needs to be able, when they come home, to let down and to be who they really are. It's about being vulnerable, as is this over here, the Eight of Coins. So this is about being able to be free, safe, and vulnerable with your love interest, and perhaps that is what's in question, is like, I don't know if I can trust. I mean, we've got the Nine of Wands here, and it's like, I don't know if I can trust. I don't know if I can feel safe with you, or if I feel like I have to keep certain masks on or wear certain hats. And part of this card too is somebody that needs time to figure that out. So that could be what this distance for you and this other person is about, this time apart. If you want it to work out, this person, albeit they're not telling you, this person would be open to it. But part of the reason, I think they're partly telling you that they, they got to go, they need some time, whatever, out of pride. Honestly, sometimes this card reads as pride as well, the Nine of Wands. All right, 2 cards, snapshot for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, this exact combination came up, and you heard me shuffling a little bit ago. Okay, this is someone that's not on the up and up with what they're telling you. There is deceit, betrayal, jealousy, temptation, all of that involved here. Things are not on the up and up. And this could be also with somebody that's like a new love interest. This could be somebody that's kind of wishy-washy, that doesn't want to commit. And that makes sense, because this is the why there's this right here, this Ten of Swords. And I'm like, I don't understand why, if they're telling you they just need time, but they do want it to work out. Why? Well, because this person is duplicitous. This love interest, this new love interest, okay, this and this right here is new love interest, flirting. This could be somebody also that's kind of wishy-washy and immature and has trouble committing. So this is somebody that's not on the up and up with you, and you're best served to end this, cut things off, be decisive, and not look back. While they might want it to work out, maybe part of them recognizes that, I can't be who I'm supposed to be in a relationship like this. So while they might want it to work out, they're telling you, I need time, or this and that, whatever. They're also not telling you the truth. Maybe they need time because they want to go be with anyway, either point being, they're not being direct, they're being wishy-washy, they're flip-flopping, they're not to be trusted. You cannot trust your feelings with this person, because I don't know that they know what they want. And this is about being able to be vulnerable, and I think that's in question here. I don't think you can be with this person right now. I don't think they're ready. I think they got too many other things going on. They're duplicitous. This might be, their emotions, or your interest. You might be like, I'd like to, but I see I can see them coming a mile away, and I'm not going to play that. I'm not going to go down that road. That's somebody that's not going to be serious about me like I am about them, and I don't need that crap. So, there you go, Sagittarius. I hope this was helpful. Quite honestly, I hope I saved you from some heartache. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.